everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abiola Fashipe. Today I'll be discussing the important role we need to play in our society. Whether we like it or not, we are products of our society. We have been influenced consciously or unconsciously, either in positive or negative manner. This has made us the kind of person that's we are. It has been said that to whom much is given, much is expected. A society that is in a moribund state, a society where love is missing, love does not exist. When you meticulously look at the society, you will see so many things that are against morals. There are so many things that are against the laws of the land. There are societal vices, increasing rates of societal vices because of the nature of the economy, unemployment, and bad peer groups, and so on. This has become the order of the day, where people begin to do so many things because they want to make money, they want to become rich without going through the due process that leads to success. Because of this has given me concern. I've tried to share my multiple forms of intelligence to better you in every side. Okay, this is a canali material. Most people know it as suits material. The politicians used to make their clothes. It's very important that you measure the material. Okay, on the tape, 36 inches. So we're going to measure. I'm going to measure the material now. The yards that I have, it means that it will be enough to make clothes for an adult. But sometimes when it's 3 yards is for children, and also 2 yards as well. It depends on the height of the child and also the size of such person. So I'm going to cut it right now. This Sokoto. The length here, the measurements we have here must be the same about 14 and a half, 14 and a half, and 14 and a half. That means if I've made this 12 and a half, it's still going to be 12 and a half, 12 and a half, and 12 and a half. So you make the notch here for the legs. So the person measurement is 42. So it's not good to measure here because I still have to fold at the end of the day. If you measure from this place, the guy's length is it's 42. So 42 divided by 2 is 31. So we'll mark 31. Mark 31. So I'm making it 21 because it has to be the front and the back. So 21 divided by 2 is 10 and a half. So you measure here. Because it wants the pencil mouth. It wants the shoulder to be pencil mouth. So I'm making it 7 and a half. But because of the allowance, I'll make it 8. So that after sewing everything, it will be 7 and a half at the end. So I'll mark it. I have to mark. Mark, say, and I'll draw the line. So after all, I have to cut. Yes, as a beginner, it is advisable that when cutting, you try not to cut on the line, so that when there's mistake, you can as well correct it. Because because I've cut so many clothes, I can cut on the line because I've known it already. Okay, if you are a beginner, it's advisable that you shouldn't cut on the line. You cut here, outside the line. Okay, the reason why it is advisable to cut outside the line, so that if you make a mistake and you want to correct, or it is too big, you can still trim it to get the actual length that you want, the actual measurements rather. So I'm cutting the line. Okay, this is the front part of the Sokoto. There is the front part. You measure, then you look at it. If there's any need to trim, you can still do that. Yes, you have to. Don't forget to mark the material so that you will be able to differentiate between the front and the back. Mark it, because when you don't mark, there may be mistake ahead. You usually make mistake ahead. So this is the front part of the trouser. This is the front part. Now I want to cut the back of it. Okay, I want to cut the back part of the trouser. Yes, while cutting the back part, this is a tie. This is a tie, and this is the hip. This is what we call flap. Now the back is 4 inches longer. 4 inches longer than the front. It's 4 inches longer than the front, and also you have to make here 1 inch bigger. Yes, bigger. 1 inch is bigger than it. 1.5. Sorry. 1.5 inches bigger than it. So this is 4. Don't forget. Then you trace it. Make it back like this. So you have to trim it. Okay, this is the parts that will cover the pocket like this. So you mark it as well, so that you'll be able to differentiate the front and the back. The front from the back, like that. Okay. So you take it back here. So you're making sure the front and the back here are equal. If you're cutting trouser, the back is always longer than the front. But since it is Sokoto, it has to be the same length. The same length of it. So cut. Don't forget that the back should be wider than the fronts because of the allowance, so that you won't make mistake. If not, no mistakes. So this is the rope. Put it here. Trim this because this won't be enough. So I have to put more again. Okay, I'm through with this. We made it up. So don't forget to mark the square. This is the front. The front part of any cloth always shines. Sometimes, and sometimes it's dull as well. It depends on the material itself. So you mark this, mark this, mark. So that is all for the Sokoto. You cannot 1.5 is okay. So let's be sure the amount, the measurement, the yards that we have here. So I've said before, 36 inches is for a yard. One, 2. Okay, this one is more than 2 yards. 2 yards, 26 inches. That makes it to be more than enough. The person's length. Okay, the person's length is 46. So, and when cutting, when you get the measurement of the person, you divide it by 4 because it's going to be in 2 parts, like the front part, and also the back. So because of this, it is 1, 2, and the other one I put to it also 1, 2. That is 4. That means 36. I need to write. Okay, 48. 48 divided by 4. So we have 2, 24. Then 2, 1, 2, 12. So we have, so this is what we'll do. We'll measure it as 12. It will be 12. But because we want allowance, there should be allowance in it. We'll make it 12.5. So that the half would be the allowance. And you trace from that. So the length is, I want to make it 36. I'm making it 36. So after that, we cut. So it goes from here. Okay. Just if you want to know how good a fashion designer is, then you need to know if you want to be a good fashion designer, you need to know how to cut the neck accurately, because most people find it difficult to get the actual length of the neck. So the neck is 18. Because it is 18, it has to be okay, 17, yeah. 17. So it has to be 2. Almost 2.5. Why here will be 1 inch longer. 1 inch longer. So you trim here. You have to cut. Trace it. Still cuts. Okay, this is it. Because of the shape of the shoulder is like this, it's slant. So you have to make it 2.5. A trace, then it cuts. There's the front part of it, and also the back. The back has to be longer than the front because of the shape of the shoulder. Because when you wear it, that will fall. So because of this, the back will be longer than the front, and we'll make it in 4 inches because 2 inches here and 2 inches below, so you can be able to fold it to maintain the actual length of the top. So you place this on it, you place the back on it. Trim like this. Yes, yep. Okay, as I said before, this will be 4 inches longer than the front. Then you mark like this. You mark this as well. Then you trim. So what we need to do now, as I said before, 4 inches longer than the back, 4 inches longer than the front. The back is 4 inches longer than the front. So this is what we do. You take it here because you want to get the size, also to get the size of the back neck. So you have to put it like this and trim. His shoulder is 20, so it's 10.5, so you mark. So it's because of the body determines the size of the arm. So since it is 48, I'm doing it 11. The armhole 11. And we have this. So, okay, this is the armhole. So to get the final size of the back, do it like this so you can be able to get the line. So from the line you trick. This is it. Okay, as I said before, the body is 12.5. Mark it. This will be the opening. I'm doing it 13. Or 13 now. To bring out the shape that we have here. Don't mark, don't forget to mark. So because it is 11 and I want to cut two sleeves, so I'll make it 23 so that when I just like this it will be 11. Because I'm cutting the two at once. Okay, this is like so now. Finally trim it to be 11. Yes, the sleeve is 20. The sleeve is 26. But because I want to put the collar, because I want to put shirt and this and is like 3 inches out, so that will be reduced from it. Don't forget I said that the sleeve is 26. So because of the shirt and because of the shirt and I'm making it 23, okay, 24, whether it is 27 because of the 3. I see the allowance as well. So you cut. So you shape it. You can make it like 3.5 shape. This is the armhole. So because the person is an adult, so I'm doing it. Five and up. Really allow that has to be there. I'll have to make it 1 inch straight. This would be for this, something like this. To make it inside out. So you shouldn't forget to mark. This is the front, this is the front, and this is the back, and this is the back. So you open it. Because it is shirt hand, you have to open it. Then you cut. From here to here, you make it 4.5. Right here, you make it 5. Then you cut. Mind you, before you cut, make sure this is the front. Make sure the front is facing each other. Make sure this is front, this is front. If you make mistake, if you make this front and this is back, it won't be like this. It won't be like this because here have to face here and here. Or you make mistake, you have to have them at the both sides, which is very wrong. So before you cut here, make sure the front and the front are facing each other. Or if you want to cut with the back and the back should face each other. So I want to cut the back lining. The material you use to place at the back. Because of the movement of the arm, the shoulder. So this one stays to make it thicker so that it will not fade away easily until so you take the bag. This is the front. This is the back. And retrieve. Let's be fight about this. So that is it. So finally it remains the flap. The final part of the flap. Okay, finally it remains the flap, to cut the flap. Okay, this is kind of design I want to make. The shirt and also the flap with pockets. So the final part of the it is the cut the flap. And what we do is we make it. So people do theirs 15, some do their own 14, some do theirs 14, 13. So I'm doing mine 15. So because of the allowance, I'm making it 18. This is it. This is the flap. The flap should be longer than this. Let's see. Trim again. Use like 14. Now I'll still trim it again. I'll still cut it. I'll still reduce it. This one is what we have here. So don't forget to mark. You're not cutting everything, you put things together so that no pieces will be misplaced. So this is the back line, this is the flap, and this is the flap. So this is the sleeve. Don't forget, as I said, the sleeve collar, the collar for the sleeve, I said before, is three. It's three. When you cut the collar stain, you make it three. So you have to cut the material separate. This will make it. Don't forget that the wideness is 5.5 for the sleeve. Let me show you. So you're going to be confused. Okay, this is for the sleeve where you put sleeve. Arch collar stick. Yes, forgetting that. Okay, we're through. That's it. And you tie it. And that is all. Thank you very much for taking quality time to watch. With these practical steps, I believe that you can be able to cut clothes as simple as this. With these 5 steps, I believe that we can have mutual benefits here. I would like you to like the video, comment and share. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share to your friends on your YouTube channel, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all social media platforms. See you in my next video. Bye.